Hey guys, it's your girl Liz from Tri-Cities, Washington. Welcome to Tri-Cities Mixtape Podcast. Here is my song, Let's Party.
Let's go out and drink tonight. Let's get a little fucked up right. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot floor. Dancing all night till my feet are sore. Let's take a ride in my new sports car. On the way to that new spot. Shots on me, said somebody. Came with my girl, so let's party. Let's go out and drink tonight. Let's get a little fucked up right. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot floor. Dancing all night till my feet are sore. Tequila over rice is my kind of thing. Cold glass, salted rim, oh yeah, baby. Don Julio is making me crazy. Feeling the beat of the music through my veins. Got my body moving in ways. People are looking, but I pay no mind. In my own space, feeling the music. Don't come over, that's not an invite. Shots on me, said somebody. Free drinks came with my girl, so let's party. Shots on me, said somebody. Free drinks came with my girl, so let's party. Let's party. Let's go out and drink tonight. Let's get a little fucked up right. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot floor. Dancing all night till my feet are sore. Dancing all night till my feet are sore. Dancing all night till my feet are sore. Shots on me, said somebody. Came with my girl, so let's party.
Hey, it's your girl Liz. Here is my next song called Pink Skies.
Pink skies, oh, it's a vibe. Pink skies, oh, it's a vibe. Pink skies, pink skies, pink skies, oh, it's a vibe. Sun setting, lighting up the sky with all sorts of pink colors, sending good vibes. When I see pink skies, it reminds me of your beauty on the inside. Truly, I'm in love with you. It's till the end of time. Time is all we have, so let's make it last, last forever together. Like the pinks and purples when they collide in the sky, painting a love story, our love story. Can't you see it on the canvas in the sky, in the sky? Oh, I'm so high, it's a vibe. Pink skies, oh, it's a vibe. Pink skies,
Welcome to the Tri-Cities Mixtape. This is Miguel. Today we have another interview with a very young, very talented artist. We have a rapper, singer, writer. What do you also do? Nails or something? No, eyebrows. I don't know, whatever.
Esthetician.
Oh, big words already. Anyway, welcome to the show, Lxzz, also known as Lxzz.
Hey, thank you for having me today.
We can start from the beginning. Where are you from? Where were you born? And how'd you get to the Tri-Cities?
So honestly, I was actually born here. I was born here in Pasco.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, but I live in Kennewick, so I reside in Kennewick. So I've been here all my life. So no, nothing crazy, but I've been here.
Okay, right on. Mm-hmm. What was the first music that you remember like being your own? Like, it wasn't your big sister's music, it wasn't your parents' music. It's like, I went out and got my own. Oh, I mean, you're pretty young. Maybe you didn't go get your own CD, but like, oh, maybe you burnt a CD, or maybe you downloaded. I don't know what you did. Yeah. Whatever you looked up on YouTube at the time, what was like your jam that's like, hey, this is my stuff?
You know, honestly, for me, I just remember vividly just always Rosie and the Originals called Angel Baby.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I love that. That's a classic.
That was my song. Like, I don't know what it was, but ever since I was a kid, I always sang that song. Like, that was it for me. Like, so that was more like my upbringing. I was more of just like a cover artist, so I'd look up a lot of influences and I would just cover their songs. But I just think like just that, I just have like that vivid like memory.
So did you start singing first?
I did. I started singing first before I did rap. Before I do what I do now, I started singing first.
Okay. Well, when did you start taking it more seriously as not just singing,
kind of just like
in the
talent
car
show
or along with the radio? Yeah, you did.
Honestly, I would say, so I've been doing music, this would be my third year now, so I've been doing it for 3 years. I just think I was always scared to really put my own sound out there, my own music. I cared too much what others had to say, what they thought, you know, and so I kind of just like psyched myself out, so I kind of shied away from it, and then I was like, you know what, like I really just want to do my own stuff, my own music. I honestly feel like I could, you know, make something, make some magic. And my boyfriend, actually, he's very into like music and a musician, and he kind of introduced me to the platform BandLab. So once I started doing BandLab, I started recording on my phone. I purchased a mic, like literally just AirPods, like or just like, you know, the headphones, and from there I kind of took it more seriously. As soon as like I seen people, like I started posting it, I was scared because I was like, okay, like what if people aren't nice? Like what if they just don't like it? Like what if it just doesn't?
You're allowed to say anything you want on the internet.
You know, like I'm just like,
what about it?
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, but once I started getting like more positive feedback and people were like, yo, like keep going, like this sound is good. Is when I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do it. So that's when I started taking it more seriously.
So you were already in your mid-20s.
Mid-20s, literally like 26, like 25, 26, I would say.
That's when you weren't just doing karaoke anymore.
No, I was like, all right, it's time to start making my own music.
Okay.
I was like, it's time. I think I had enough practice to do talent shows or like karaoke's or like birthday parties.
What was your go-to karaoke song?
You know, it was When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, or believe it or not, Baby by Justin Bieber, because I was a big believer, and I sang one time a lot too. I even did the little sweater, pretended to be him.
My first band was a lesbian garage rock band,
and
we played like a punky cover of Baby.
Oh, no way.
Mine is the ludicrous rap.
Well,
we just did like a punky breakdown for that part. But yeah, it was ridiculous.
So definitely stuff like that is what I'm like, all right. I could do this. I could be Justin Bieber. I could do that.
So when did you realize you had the skill for rapping, or was it just an extension of singing?
So honestly, I would say I'm a really like okay rapper, but what I would do is I would take like a lot of like artists and I would kind of just try to rewrite what they would say, kind of like the opposite.
Right.
Then eventually I started practicing. I was like, okay, maybe I should actually start rhyming, like rhyme every other word or this and that. And then eventually I'm like, okay, let's slap a beat behind it. Let's just see if I can freestyle. Can't really freestyle, but like, you know, like it doesn't come to my head like that. But
I mean,
once I realized,
a muscle you have to work out, but also some of us got it, some of us don't. I need everything planned.
I need it like structured. I need to write it, go back, erase.
Like we can get crazy as long as there's a structure that we're going to, and then within that structure we can go crazy, but there's still something to keep us there. Yeah,
that's kind of how I am. Like as long as I got a structure, I'm good. But honestly, I think just more practice with me doing it and realizing that people actually like it and they're like, hey, like you have a talent for that, like you should keep up at it. So I was like, you know what, I'll keep up, you know, be a singer, rapper, you know, multi-talented.
So have you performed live your own music yet?
I haven't actually. Yes, I have. I did last year in Wenatchee.
Okay.
I did like a Snatch Batch 3 thing.
Okay.
I'm tied in with some people in Wenatchee,
Shit,
and
you're
he likes to
affiliated, huh?
reach out. So I went all the way out there, performed my songs.
Hell yeah.
So I've already performed it, and I got a lot of crowd interaction where they liked it. So, and I plan to do that again this year, but in Chelan for Wavy Summer 4 is what they call it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I plan to go out there and make a scene and be like, all right, this is who I am. This is what I'm made of. Here's my music, you know?
Hell yeah.
Hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised when you told me you had like 20 songs on, online out already between SoundCloud
And like Spotify.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what, it's not that long ago, so what can you tell me about your first songs and what informed the writing of them?
So honestly, my very first one, which was like Let's Party, that one was more, I kind of did like a Dominic Fike type beat type thing, so it was more like an upbeating thing.
Yeah.
And what I kind of did, it's like upbeating. I was like, let's party, and it's kind of just like a feel good vibe, like a girls' night, because like let's go take shots, let's have fun.
Right.
So it's like a feel good, and then
everybody here's over 21.
Yes, it is over 21. The room is filled 21. But yeah, so it's like a feel good song. So I kind of went with that vibe. And then as soon as I started dropping more, which is like Pink Skies, that one's more like of a love song, but it talks more of like a sunset type bass, So it's like imagery type of stuff that I like to tie into.
Okay, do you write more just as like a creative writing thing, or are you writing like autobiographically? Like these are really your stories and you're pouring your heart out in every lyric?
So these are actually, I honestly, the way I look at music, the way I go about it is it's like my diary.
Yeah.
So what I write is what I either go through or just experiences that I'm just, like I feel it with the music sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's a sad song, I may not be feeling sad that day, but I will tie myself down into that emotion and I will write that down.
Yeah,
but it's more like a
song.
diary.
Yeah.
So it's more like a diary for me. So I like to write with my experiences and stuff. So
do you ever write from, again, your experiences, but somebody else's perspective?
I do. I do try to write from like other people's perspective, and like mine, I kind of tie it into like a whole storyline. Like I like to try to tell like a story, just people like envision that.
Yeah. Because I've had bands where the singers are female, and sometimes they're straight females too, and I have to, and I like to write songs where I'll come up with shit, or I'll have a good idea, but I'll switch it to fit the woman's perspective, because one, I can't sing, and I was in bands that had very great singers, and as somebody who likes to write and be creative, to hear something I wrote come out of a really good voice, it's like, oh shit, and good singers can make you feel like they live those words, even though like I would tell people, like, I wrote that song, I know she
sang it.
Yeah, I know she sang it and made you feel like she really meant it.
but like I wrote that.
That was my shit. That was my breakup.
Yeah.
Not hers.
Yeah, and that's what I like. As long as they can like tie into the emotion, I think that's what will get the message across and like really tie people in,
Yeah. Who are your big inspirations? We did Rosie and the Originals and
Justin Bieber is one of them.
Justin Bieber, okay.
Bruno Mars is one of them too.
Nice.
I just think I like more of like that funk, thing that he has to him, and Justin more of just like his vocals. And then as far as female artists, I do like Kehlani. I do think she's really good too.
Yes, I love Kehlani.
And then I saw Kehlani live, so I was like, that's my girl.
Was she in Seattle this last year? Or?
Yeah, like last year sometime is when she came. So I was like, I have to go see my girl.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then I grew up with like Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, so I grew up with them too.
Okay, damn, you're young. Okay.
I did.
You grew up.
I'm 27. I'm 27.
Yeah,
27.
okay. I'm 40, so I'm 41. So
Yeah, so
y'all still look like teenagers to me.
I know I don't look my age, but I'm 27.
No, that's good. The older generations, man, they were doing something wrong.
They did something.
So that was your first performance as Lxzz, doing your own material, was out in Wenatchee.
It was Wenatchee, around like Thanksgiving time, around that era.
All right, so aside from doing it again this year, do you have any goals to get on stage or get on any shows?
I do. I want to be able to do like maybe more like open mic nights or just do like shows, because I've been hearing about that Monday, so every time I do.
There's a dope one in Pasco too on Saturdays at the Recording Artist Llxzz.
I've seen those, and I work Saturdays, and I'm like, dang. I was like, can I make it on my break and then come back?
No, you're right.
But I'm like, I don't know what time they start, but I definitely want to do more open mic nights, or if there's any like show opportunities that people are like, hey, like you down to like perform, we have a spot, I'd be open to do it.
So yeah, the great thing about music is you can hide in your room until you're good at it, and then you show people. But for performing, you can only get better at it by
doing
getting
it
in front of strangers and being like, here's my song, you better like it, motherfucker. You
For
know?
real. Yeah. And that's kind of how I was because, like I said, growing up, stage fright, but I still went out there.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you start off like shaky, but once I get warmed up, like I'm warmed up. But like
Right.
I do like being out there, and like I cheerleaded in high school, so like I've been in front of
okay.
people. But it's just like
so
it's
do
still
you,
nerve
you be all
wracking.
kicking up high during your performance?
Do it, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
You start spelling out letters with your hands.
I'm gonna get
L,
signs that spell
L,
L. All right, crowd.
How do you
X.
do a Z though? How do you... Anyway,
Be like, double Z.
Yeah, good thing there is no video. You would need to see me trying to make a Z with my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. But yeah, awesome.
Everybody is half dead. Everybody avoids everybody.
What up, what up? You know it's your girl Liz. Here is my next one called Dead or Alive.
Half dead or alive, just trying to survive. Half dead or alive, just trying to survive. Just trying to survive, yeah. I got that drive. Don't get left behind, don't believe me. Don't need you to, cause I got me, myself and I. 3 things I can count on, that's fast. Cause I've laughed, I've cried, I've healed. No, not really, but it's my time to shine. I'm a double threat, I can't forget, I can't forget. Mi nombre es estrella. Lo hago para mi familia. Lo bueno y lo malo siempre están allí, están allí. Half dead or alive, just trying to survive. Half dead or alive, just trying to survive. Dice la gente que van a estar allí para ti, pero no lo creo. Ángel, el diablo, una vez bien amigos. Necesito que digas palabras sinceras, sin mentiras. Es más, déjame en paz, lo digo, lo grito. Baby, y seguimos. Amor diferente, lo que quiere la gente. Ya no me siento como la muerte, como la muerte. Half dead or alive, just trying to survive. Half dead or alive, just trying to survive. Half dead, half alive. I'm screaming inside, I'm screaming inside, screaming inside. Just trying to survive, make it out on top where it's hot, can't stop. The devil's laughing inside, don't reply, cause I got me, myself and I. 3 things I can count on, that's fast, cause I've laughed, I've cried, I've healed. No, not really, but it's my time to shine. I'm on double threat, I can't forget, I can't forget. I said I can't forget, you ain't seen nothing yet. Half dead or alive, just trying to survive. Half dead or alive, just trying to survive.
Whoop whoop. I'm back. It's your girl Liz, and here is my next song called LGR.
Deep connection, yeah, I'm protected. That's expected when you're in love. one more thing. Hold you close like a souvenir. You make all the bad thoughts disappear, disappear. Baby, I just wanna hear you say. I just wanna hear you say. Let's move, let's groove, let's get fucking rich. Let's move, let's groove, let's get fucking rich. Let's move, let's groove, let's get fucking rich. Let's move, let's groove, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's move, let's groove, now that's what I wanna hear. Let's move, let's groove, let's get fucking rich.
Of all the 20 songs you have, would you call that like your first album or whatever? Are they collected, and is there like a theme or a through line, or are you still in the process of collecting the songs that are going to be your big debut?
I'm still collecting songs. I think that'd be like my big debut. I'm kind of just releasing to release. And there are some where I can feel like, you know what? These 3 songs could tie in together to kind of make an album or like an
Yeah.
EP.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, right now, I'm just like, I got songs on the vault, let's just drop them. And
Right,
then
right.
once I structure and set things aside, I'm like, all right, this can be like an album now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you are planning to go full album, like 10, 12 songs or something like that?
I hope so. And I've
Yeah.
honestly, like, I don't mean to just, hype myself up, but there's times where I can get either like a feature done real quick or like a song. If I'm really tied into the mood, I can get a song done, knocked out pretty quick.
Right.
So I'm like, I think I can knock out an album if I really wanted to.
Right. But everything you're doing now is pretty much just home studio or band lab stuff?
It is just BandLab, my MacBook, and my Snowball Blue mic.
Okay.
It's all home, and then sometimes I'll like make connections with like different producers and be like, hey, you want to mix my, like mix this for me, and then they'll mix it.
Yeah.
So I like to like tie in, or there's people that even reach out to me that I don't even have to do it, and they'll just be like, hey, like I'll be down to mix it for you if you let me work
Okay.
with you. So I get stuff like that too.
But you've never gone to somebody else's studio and recorded vocals?
I have not, no.
Okay.
I really want to, but I have not yet.
Yeah.
I just think I'm just used to just being in my bubble, like my own little headspace.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, which is nice, but yeah, sadly, all the good shit is outside of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
And we have to go there to get
Like dive into it, like get out there.
The same way that, like, you've been so scared of performing or putting yourself out there for so long, but you eventually you're like, no, I want to do this. I have to do this.
Yep.
This is scary, but I'm gonna do it
But
anyway.
I'm gonna do it. Yep.
Yeah, that's passion. That's what we love about it. That's why we're here, you know?
Yeah.
So do you have a title for the album, or you'll wait till you have everything together and look at it and be like, this feels like
Yeah,
whatever?
I honestly probably would combine all the songs together and kind of just see like maybe what theme or like what it all ties into, and then kind of like name like an album goal based off that way. Because I mean, I've had stuff where I can bring it up and be like, oh, one could be like a Dear Diary type of album thing, and you can just list all these songs type of thing,
Yeah.
have like different titles, different meanings. But I'm like, I think I'll just wait and then just go based off a theme or something.
Yeah. Nice. What is the most recent song you've written? You said Let's Party was the first song you've written.
First
and
song
recorded.
ever written and dropped on all platforms. I was like, we're just gonna go for it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna see what happens. Just go. I think the last recent song that I have recorded, or actually have been 2 features, and that actually was last night. But
Oh nice.
yeah, that was actually
Stay
was last
busy.
night. I was busy, knocked out 2 features last night. But I think my own, would probably be Let's Get Rich. I think would be one of the last ones.
Yeah, all right, nice. I love that song too. I think that's I was on Instagram playing guitar to that.
Yep.
Because it's just fun,
It's a fun vibe,
pop,
2025,
rocky song. Yeah, it was just,
We're gonna get rich this year, like we're doing it.
Yeah.
We're making moves,
And I do love that, nowadays everything is so genreless, or we dip our toes into so many things. We're all influenced by so much, especially the younger generations. But even I was born in the 80s, and the MTV generation and radio back then was very eclectic. Like you could hear, soul and hip hop and rock
like
and everything on just normal radio.
Yeah.
And you can kind of now, but it all kind of just sounds like
they're kind of like filtered.
Different versions of trap.
Yeah, I was like, they all sound the same. I'm like something else. Like that sounds like the last song.
You did mention that other people have hit you up for collabs. How's that experience been so far? And do you want to name anybody you've worked with, or do you have any coming up that you want to tease? Or maybe not say, or whatever. Maybe hint at.
Yeah, I do have 2 coming up. They're both, I think, from like the Seattle and like Spokane area. They're both rappers, and they wanted me on their songs. I know one of them is called YDN, which is You Don't Know. I don't like to give too much because I'm like, it's not my song, but that's one of them for sure. And then the other one is called Home, and I'm not too sure what it is. I forgot his name, but but yeah, that's another one too. And like I said, I knocked those 2 out last night. Just real quick, as soon as I got in the zone, heard the beat, I was like, okay, I came up with the first thing, kind of like freestyling, first thing that came up to mind, and then just went for it. And I'm like, hey, you like it? And they liked it. So far, everybody I've collaborated with, they've enjoyed like what I've done, and they really do appreciate it and like it too.
Yeah. Did you want to name any of them, or you're like, fuck that, no free promo?
No, I have collaborated. Ryder the Reaper. I've collaborated
shout out
with
to Ryder
him.
the Reaper.
Ryder the Reaper, collaborated with him and Rabs on a song called 509. We did that.
I think that was the first song of yours that was on.
Yeah, that was on the
show.
Tri-Cities. Yeah, because he's the one that I was like, do you mind? I was like, nah, put it out there. You like reach out to it. Let's do it. So he's definitely one that I've like within the area.
Yeah, I've had both those guys in.
Yeah, I was like, I've seen him on the show. And I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna have to go be on the show too. But within the area, that's one of them. I've definitely collaborated with C. Smith. He's from the Seattle area, Tacoma area. And then same with another artist named Lonely. He's from the Tacoma area as well.
Yeah, I remember.
So we have the song called Azul.
The song with Lonely,
yeah, so he's
Azul.
one that... Azul. He's the one that I've also collaborated with. And I feel like the same people that I've mentioned are always like the same people I just stay collaborating with, just because they like, hey, like I feel like you would sound good on this track. Hop on.
No, so like, that's good too, because you build partnerships and relationships, and that's definitely the way to go. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a fantasy here. What are your dream collab as far as artist, singer, rapper, whatever, and dream collab as far as producer or musicians?
Ooh, that's a good one. As far as artists, I've said this to this day. If I could get a Justin Bieber feature me being on a Justin Bieber like track, my life would be made. I will say that my 13-year-old self would be happy if I could get that. As far as producers, I know there's a bunch of good producers, and I'm not good with names.
Or even bands, if you want like a band that you would like
Paramore.
Okay.
Paramore, I think
you'd
would
like
be good.
you'd like Paramore to feature on your song, or you'd like to feature on a Paramore
maybe
song?
I'd like to feature on theirs. I'm pretty good at feature artists, but
all right.
It works either way for me. I like Paramore though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Paramore's
awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Sexy little mama, that's me. Everyone's asking about me. What's up with you, little shouty? Over here flaunting confidence, what can I say? I'm locked in, chasing the bag till I got a couple M's in my bank account. I'm only young once, so let's make it count. Little mama, that's me. 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 Let me sail. 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 Hey, I'm a girl who loves to play hard to get. Cause I'm a real catch, my loyalty will never be matched. I'm that mama for real, look at what you could've had. Soon to be self-made, soon enough I'll get paid. Keep scrolling, I know you see me on your For You page. Got you hooked like Mary Jane. Sexy little mama. Little mama, that's me. Little mama, that's me. Little mama, that's me. Little mama, that's me. Double LX, double Z. Double LX, double Z. That's me. Sexy little mama. Let me see you. 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 See my name. See my name. Let me see you. 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 Sexy little mama.
Okay, biggest show ever. You're opening the show. And you can pick whoever you want to be the middle act and the headliner, but it's only a 3-band bill.
Oh,
so
man.
you're opening the show, and you can have a full band with you or whatever, all your features or whatever you want to do. You have your sister as a background singer, whatever you want.
Background dancer.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna open the show. Then after that, you get to sit in the best seat of the house and watch 2 more acts.
Yeah.
And they can be of all time. If you want Tupac and Selena, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Dead or alive, anybody. Michael
Like,
Jackson,
who would they be?
Prince, Whitney. They don't have to all be dead. I'm just saying.
He's naming all the gone ones, all the legends, all the good ones.
Right, I'm sorry. I don't want to steal
I like
your
all the
answers
good
or
ones.
whatever. But no, yeah, so.
Honestly, if main one being me, if I could, definitely Michael Jackson. I do like Michael Jackson.
Is he going to go second or is he closing the show?
He'd be closing the show.
Okay.
The king of pop has to close the show.
All right, so who's middle?
Middle, I think, honestly, we're going to switch it up a little bit. It's going to be all over the place. We're going to have my girl Kaylani be in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to get a little R&B vibe up in there, and then we're like, boom,
All right,
boom.
All right, biggest show ever in Tri-Cities at the Toyota Center. We got Lxzz opening up, then Kaylani,
Yep.
then Michael Jackson.
We're ending with the king of pop.
Yeah, I'm sure that show will sell out.
Just because of Michael Jackson, but it's all right. It's all right.
There'll be a few people there with Lxzz
It'll be for
shirts
me,
on. Yeah.
my sister, my mom, my dad,
There'll
my
be
family.
some dudes out there with cardboard signs that says, "Marry me, Lxzz."
I'll be like, no. Be like, depends.
I don't know you.
Who are you?
I may have a boyfriend, depending on.
I'll be like, how much you got in your bank account? Depends.
Oh, but yeah, no, thank you for that. That sounded like an awesome show.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know if that is a place that you had dreamt of or thought of you wanted to play. Are there any places, performances, shows, festivals that you would like to
wanna
be
go?
on?
Honestly,
someday?
I think it'd be cool to go to like the Gorge
Oh, yeah,
Amphitheater.
the Gorge is dope.
Just because I've seen Bruno Mars there, first time at concert.
I went to a festival there. I think there was the Yeah Yeah Yeahs,
Oh,
Kings
yes.
of Leon, Most Def. It was like a whole bunch.
It was like a whole thing.
Yeah, like a.
But I just like,
those
the
are the
whole
ones I
yard.
went to see though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the Gorge would be good. I recently just saw Deftones, so I think the Moda Center.
Oh yeah.
And I saw Justin there too, so I think the Moda Center would be a good arena to like
Nice.
sell out. And then Madison Square Garden if I ever get there.
Oh yeah,
you know?
of course.
The big arenas,
Yeah.
But I think those ones for sure. If I could even sell out my hometown here, I think that'd be cool too.
Right.
Like just like the Tacoma Dome or Tri-Cities, I think that'd be cool too. Like if I could do that, mission accomplished.
Okay, so I guess what do you hope to accomplish with your music?
Honestly, I just hope to accomplish that people, I create either like a fan base or I just do get people that will still support me. And I just do want people to just either find a relation in some way to one of my songs. If they can relate some way, somehow, I think that would be cool too. Or if they honestly can just vibe to it and be like, yo, like this song's fire. Like this is a bop. Like I listen to this when I'm in the shower. I'll be like, you know what? Mission accomplished. Like you're listening to that. You like it. So as long as people like it, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Do you ever write something that maybe doesn't fit Lxzz? What you're doing in this musical context. You're like, oh, you know, because as creatives, sometimes we create just because we have to, or just because we can. Or
Yeah.
These are the words that came out, but you're like, oh wait, in context,
Like, that's not me.
This is more of a country song, or this is like a metal, you know,
I've done some
banger. Like,
Yeah.
am I gonna? But it doesn't necessarily fit Lxzz, but you still wrote it and you like it.
Yeah, I've done one. It's on SoundCloud. It's called "Kiss Me." It's more of like a rock type-ish feel. I mean, it's like I like it. You know, I still fuck with it, but I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. It sounds good. I feel like I can go not too hard rock, but kind of like indie rock type of thing. I think is what suits me better. But that one's more of like a rock type thing.
Okay, so for the album, or for I guess what you plan on doing or like doing, it'll be more like Let's Get Rich, something a little more indie.
More like upbeat, you know, happy vibes. I feel like I'd shoot for a more vibe like that.
Yeah,
for an
you
album.
don't want to go Evanescence or anything like that yet.
No, I just want more like happy vibes here. You know, like something people can vibe to. So more like an upbringing type music.
So you're very early in your career, and as far as performing, do you see yourself maybe recruiting like a band or backup singers or a DJ or for now, are you just, you know, get on as many stages as you can and start building that fan base?
Definitely many stages, but I definitely like it'd be cool, I think, to have a DJ and then eventually maybe get some dancers because I want to be able to like perform, like put on a performance. I don't want to just be able to just like stand there with the mic and do a couple things. I mean, you get like that to start, you know, when you're by yourself. But once I feel like you get more people and you can get dancers or even like volunteers, like if I know dancers, like, hey, you guys want to dance in my song, choreograph? I feel like that would be cool too. Kind of just have like a whole, altogether, like a whole overall performance, I think.
I'm saying if you get like two other people who are about your same size and weight, you can do some of that cheerleader stuff, do a little pyramid. And if you're on top of the pyramid singing, you're rapping at the top of the pyramid.
We could do a stunt and everything. I'll be at the very top, be like, what's up?
And none of you hosts can touch me up here.
Just don't drop me, all right?
Yeah. You guys drop me, you're fine. No, but you telling all the other rap bitches out there.
Yeah,
like, you do this.
Me.
You be at the top of the pyramid.
Exactly.
I'm the pharaoh, motherfucker. Wait, what's the pharaoh's wife called? I don't fucking know.
I don't either. We're just top dog.
Top dog.
We're just a top dog.
Top dog. Oh man. Hold on. So all right. Where can people find you online? I know. Well, luckily you have a very easy to find name, very easy to search. I don't know if that was by design.
It was by design.
Yeah,
I did that purposely so people could find me.
So you spell your name Lxzz, double Z,
Yep.
but it is pronounced Lxzz.
It is,
I'm assuming your name is Elizabeth or something.
It's Lxzz, but yeah.
Oh, Lxzz?
Yep, Lxzz.
Okay.
I just took Lxzz just because it was easier for people to remember.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the way I like looked at it, I was just like, Lxzz, like, I don't know, that looks boring to me. I'm like, let's just add 2 L's and an X and maybe 2 Z's.
Just double some of the letters.
Yeah, let's just
you
double some of the letters,
eyes
take
too.
off the I, like.
Yeah.
I was like, let's do it.
The eyes,
I was like, let's do it.
So where can people find you? What are your ads?
Definitely. So you guys can follow me on Instagram at _LXZZ_. You can definitely find me on SoundCloud with the same @name. You can find me on Spotify, same @name.
And TikToks.
And TikToks. I'm on TikTok, same @name. You literally can find me on all socials.
People still
all
do
platforms.
Snapchat? Is that
a Snapchat, I don't
Everybody
have.
has one, but nobody uses
they have
it.
Yeah, I don't even use it. That was from like high school, middle school days. I stole my phone, but don't even use it.
Right.
Yeah. But, you guys can find me. Pretty easy @name to find me.
Awesome. Do you have any shout-outs? Anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out Ryder the Reaper. Yeah, Ryder the Reaper. Definitely shout out Who is JG. Definitely the dude.
Shout out to Who is JG. You gotta get in here, man. We've had a few conversations.
Yeah,
shout out come down JG. Here sometime. Maybe when he's on tour.
Yeah, he's the one that puts me on with Snatch Batch
he's
and all
dope.
that.
Also, as soon when he stopped dyeing his hair blonde, I stopped recognizing him.
Oh, I know.
Whenever he comes up on my feed, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like,
it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely shout out to like him, J Kid the Film, so everybody from like the Wenatchee, all them. Like definitely huge shout out to them just because they show a lot of consistent love and support, and he's always just want to be like, hey, like, you down to do a show? Like, let's do it. Like, I always think of you. Like, So definitely appreciate them and just everybody, all the connections I made too. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anybody else? I mean, you can like shout out your.
My sister, right
your
here.
Family,
just
mom, dad,
she didn't know she was
partner.
coming, but I ducked her anyways. But shout out to her.
Cool.
Like,
You needed a bodyguard. You didn't
I needed my little moral
to some
support.
random dude's house, and he's like, "Hey, come record a podcast with me."
I'd be like, it's like, what if I die? No.
Yeah. You're like,
No,
my gun was
definitely-
getting cleaned, so I had to bring my sister.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then shout out like my mom and dad too, just because like they always support me too. They've always been my number one fans, and
Yeah.
every time I talk to my dad about my music, he gets super hyped. So
Nice.
definitely number one fans. And then my grandpa too, because he's been a big inspiration too in my life, just because he's just very musically inclined himself. He's a guitarist and everything.
nice.
And just watching him, I think, play at quinceañeras, weddings, kind of just
fun.
inspired me too to just
Yeah,
go
yeah.
up there and be like, I could do this. Like my grandpa could do it, I could do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
hell
know? So definitely shout out to them and my family for sure.
Hell yeah. So far, have you run into any sort of issues just being, you know, a pretty girl who's trying to make music to where you don't know if people are just telling you you're good because
They just want to be
cute?
nice. Yeah, they want to be nice and be like, hey.
Or, because I know it could be the other way. People either shit on you and tell you you're not good without even listening to you because you're a girl trying to do something.
Yeah.
Or they'll, you know, it'll be the other way and, you know, they might not like you or they might think you're just fine, but, you know.
But like, your music's aight, but like,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you it's good.
Yeah, I'll tell you it's good because I want to see what your underwear looks
Yeah.
like, you know?
Yeah, type of thing, like
Yeah,
in your
yeah.
pants type of thing. Honestly, I haven't had any experiences like that, thankfully.
Yeah.
Usually if people do send that vibe or that message, immediately blocked. I don't
Yeah, right.
blocked.
I'm not here for that.
I don't, you know, I don't give it the time of day. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm not here for this. Like I'm literally
I'm
making
here to
this for this.
share songs. This isn't Tinder.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
isn't Tinder or like a dating service for you to be like, hey, like, what do you work? No, we're not doing
Have you got
that.
any of those guys who want to collab, but you
like,
know,
want more? Like,
Well, no, like maybe they do want to collab, but they really just want to get you in the room and be like, "Hey, girl."
be like, hey, girl.
girl.
Honestly, no, but I do have people that like want to. But like I said, I'm also weird about going to people's like houses. So I'm
Right,
like,
right.
maybe, yeah, for sure. And then it's just like, maybe next time, you know.
Yeah.
But no, thankfully, I have not had any like weird experiences like that, or,
Oh, that's good.
or any vibes to where it's, you know, I'm like, you know what, I'm uncomfortable actually. Like you probably, you know, don't
Yeah.
do that. But no, thankfully, everything's just been good.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, all positive vibes, all good. So thank you guys, I appreciate that.
Even though you are, you know, very early on in your career, if you could go back and tell, you know,
My younger self.
teenage Liz or any young, you know, young person or young woman or anybody who wants to do something they've always been afraid to do, what advice would you give them?
Honestly, just don't psych yourself out. Don't let what anybody tells you, you know, get into your head. If you honestly believe in yourself, I think that's the most important thing that matters. And if you have a great support system, people who support you and love you, I think that would drive you to do it. If I could go back, I definitely would have pushed myself a lot more and not let people get in my own head. But definitely strive. Chase your dreams and make that shit happen, you know? Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let them tell you any different, because I have, and I'm to the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to start doing me. It's time to do Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yep.
For the Tri-Cities mixtape, this is Miguel Ortiz, and I want to thank our guest again, Lxzz. You can find her all over the internet, Lxzz. And thank you again for coming, Liz.
Yes, thank you for having me. I enjoyed my time, and I just thank you. Thank you for having me, honestly.
Thank you. Thank y'all for listening. Good night.
Peace. What's up? It's your girl Liz, and here's my next song called MIA.
No, I'm not okay. Mentally, I'm drained. Things are going insane. Things are getting the best of me. Losing my patience slowly. Too focused on the grind. Just me, myself, and I at the finish line. Celebrating every day like it's my last life. Whipping it up like stir fry. Ride or die. If you ain't waiting now, you'll get left behind. Time to go MIA. Time to go MIA. Before I lose my shit, before it's too late. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. But your enemies closer. Reciprocating the same energy given to me. Oh no, people hate that. People hate that. It's draining, pretending to be happy when all you feel is lonely. Got me feeling sad. Got me feeling sad. Spark up this J, smoke away all this pain. Make me forget everything. Forget everything. Everything. No, I'm not okay. Mentally I'm drained, things are going insane. Things are getting the best of me. Losing my patience slowly. Too focused on the grind, just me, myself and I. Too focused on the grind, just me, myself and I. Time to go MIA. Time to go MIA. Time to go MIA. Time to go MIA. El color azul, el color azul. Me siento como el color azul, azul, azul. Hay días que pienso en ti, estás pensando en mí. Quiero sentirte aquí conmigo. Cuando no estoy contigo, me siento sola, esperando horas, durando horas. Mejor contesta a la otra. Hay días que me pongo triste, conmigo no lo hiciste, pero aquí sigues tomando mi amor como si fuera juego. El color azul, el color azul, el color azul, el color azul.
Okay, mommy, it's all you out of way, okay. You color blue, baby, let me give you bouquet. You feel lonely, baby, I'm on the way. Hey, I'm on me, amore, I don't know what to say. You're like, baby, think about you almost every day. You just like a couple hours away, but you're not on the way. Yeah, you love it just for safe space, for these dark plays. Okay, hate it every time you just so far away. Yeah, you be drinking on my love, that shit is liquor. Yeah, love is like a drug, shit is fucking with my liver. Shit, on the floor blunt, now this shit give me the shivers. Yeah, you decline my call, but my message still deliver. And I know you mad, baby, and I'm sorry that I did you shit. I'm missing my little baby, and you playing like you fucking hate me. Yeah, and your words and your action really do phase me.
Goodbye.
Yeah, okay, mommy, let's go blaze, okay. You know that I'm here to save the day. Let the memories, they never fade away. What you love as a lifestyle, I don't want that to fade. Okay, mommy, baby, can you stay? Hey, hey, baby, I don't want you to leave today. And I hate it that you live far away. Sorry, you been waiting for the man with baby, yeah.
El color azul, el color azul. El color azul, el color azul.